Blood Moon Hollow, a place of liminal spaces, cryptid tales, eldritch stories, and horrors from an older Earth. Step through the veil and join us in Blood Moon Hollow. Blood Moon Hollow Media presents The Lantern Bride, part 1 of a 3-part series for Halloween.
Welcome to UBMH Radio. Tonight's guest is a man behind the tipsy grimoire. Brewer, barkeep, and teller of tales, Bram Thistlewack. Bram, good evening.
Good evening, lass. Always a joy seeing you, though I'd rather be staring at a pint than the squawking box. Still, better than watching me regulars spill half their ale on the floor, trying to wink at my barmaids they'll never win.
Bram, this is radio. No one can see you wink either.
Aye, but they can hear the mischief in me voice, and I'll wager a sailor's pay the picture's better in their heads than in real life.
Your charm never fails to overwhelm. Tell us instead about your new brew.
Aye, this year's October cask is called the Lantern Bride. Dark, spiced, sweet on the lips but cold in the bones after. Like kissing a lass you ought not to, then waking up wondering where your boots went.
And that's the name, the Lantern Bride. Comes from a story, doesn't it?
It does, lass, from me Grammy's own tongue, about her cousin Thomas and a girl named Eliza. A tale to curdle your blood faster than a storm capsizing your ship. The tale begins. Eliza was a slip of a lass, growing up in a house too strict for her spirit. Her ma kept her under watch. Her da was stone-faced. She wasn't allowed in taverns, barely let out in town. But once a year, the autumn dance, aye, that was her escape. It was her night to breathe, to laugh, to spin, to feel the music in her bones instead of the walls closing in. She'd live for that one evening, Grandma said. Put ribbons in her hair, hum the hymns the days before, dream of a lad bold enough to hold her hand in front of the fiddlers. And that night, Thomas was the lad.
They met at the dance?
Aye, lass. And don't sigh like a sailor's wife hearing promises in the wind. It weren't no fairy tale. It was lust and cider as much as love. She clung to him like a barnacle on a hull, and Thomas near forgot the taste of rum for want of her touch. At the end, he walked her home. She pressed to his arm like she'd starved for warmth, brought him to a small house by the woods, said it was her granny's, gave him a look, one of those looks that could sink a captain's resolve faster than rocks in fog, and slipped inside. No kiss, no words, just gone. Days later, Thomas returned, flowers in hand, knocked. An old crone near bit his head off.
A lass lives here. Not for years.
So he went to her family's farm, still hoping he had it wrong. But no, there he saw a picture on the wall. Eliza. Same ribbons, same eyes, same shy smile. Dead 5 years. Fever took her.
And yet he danced with her.
Danced, kissed, near lost his soul over her lass. Flesh or ghost, it mattered not. He was hers. After that, Thomas wandered the hollow calling for her, and some nights folks heard a hymn drift through the fog, soft as her breath.
Can you sing it, Bram?
Aye. Come dance in the glow, all the lanterns so fair. Though shadows may follow, I'll meet you there.
That is haunting.
Aye, lass. If I weren't sitting here, I'd say you look fit to faint. Don't worry. I'll catch you like a net catches a drunk sailor overboard. One October night, Thomas vanished. They found his boots by the river, lantern still lit beside him. No lad leaves his boots, not unless he's following a lass he can't turn from. Some say he still dances with her in the fog. That's why we call her the Lantern Bride. She never let go.
So, when you sip that ale, remember, it isn't just a drink. It's a warning. Some dances last longer than life itself.
And if a lass with soft eyes asks you for a dance in October, don't be a fool, lad, or you'll end up like Thomas, boots floating in the river.
This has been The Lantern Bride, here on UBMH Radio. And if your throat's feeling dry after that tale, Bram's got a cask waiting at the Tipsy Grimoire. Lantern Bride Brew. Poured dark as midnight, warm as firelight, and maybe, just maybe, haunted. Stay tuned for next week's conversation. Another haunting episode from Blood Moon Hollow awaits.
Ideal Brain Tonic. Delightful summer and winter beverage. Relieves mental and physical exhaustion. Specific for headache. York's Ideal Brain Tonic makes you smarter, too. Drink York's Ideal Brain Tonic and soothe your mind.
You've been listening to The Lantern Bride, Part 1. Created and produced by Blood Moon Hollow Media. Written by Chris Herren, with Glenda Benevides as Morgana, Wane, and the Old Crone. Chris Herren as Bram. Sound design by Gene Williams. Be sure to check back next Friday for the next episode. We hope you enjoy our teasers leading up to Halloween. Blood Moon Hollow Media will officially launch its Blood Moon Hollow audio drama series starting in 2026. Stay tuned for more. Thank you for listening.